Just came from the gym, so get at you guys a little early. Changed my routine this week, man. Trying to drop my body fat, so I'm in the gym, man. I'm in the gym just before 7 this morning, sweating like a fucking animal, and don't have nothing to wipe my fucking face. Freaking frack. But it's all good. So I'm gonna break something down to you guys this morning. Teaching creatures. All right. Fuck. Oh dear mine. All right, so like I said, just came from the gym. Got this sweat glistening on my face, all on my head. So check this out. Let me tell you guys something that you must understand. Tell you guys something you must understand about these creatures. These creatures will have you thinking. These creatures will attempt to get you to think that they have value beyond their mistakes. All right? These creatures will try and have you thinking that they have value beyond their mistakes. So let me break something down for you guys this morning as I do this live. I just did my little phone here because I'm gonna post this little segment on TikTok. Single moms will have you trying to think that and try to sell you a perspective that being a single mom is the best thing in the world. You should accept them and ignore the fact that they took nigga nut. Ignore the fact that they made mistakes. Do you? So I'm telling y'all here today on this Monday, the 28th, the 27th, whatever, the 27th of July, 2024. Let me be the first to break this to social media. Having a baby not being married is a coochie felony. That's a coochie felony. These chicks running around here with all these coochie felonies, and they try to act like, well, I served my time. My kid is born. Let me tell you something. Like, I looked at this video and it said, after you commit your crime, after you serve your time, there are 40,000 additional laws that knocks you over the head because you created a felon. That's what you single moms need to understand. When you have a baby and you're a single mom, you committed a coochie felony. Yeah. There's never time served. what you helping individuals understand, especially you two-piece by two. No, yeah, you two-piece by two. You done had two nuts by two different individuals, and you claiming that ignore the actions of my coochie, I'm a great woman. Oh my God. You are living the aftermath of being and having coochie felonies. When you're having coochie felonies, you're the trash of the dating market. You'll be better off trying to get donkey dick. You got better off wait till a zoo closed and climb the fence and bum fuck an animal. That's all you're worth. Now get the fucking getting. Ah shit! Y'all know what's coming now. I cracked myself up. Let me turn the goddamn CA on in here. I'm sorry, the AC. Press this button. Press the bigger fan button. Cool air will continue to enter the cabin of the fucking vehicle. Tell me where I'm wrong at. Tell me where I'm wrong. These chicks running around here with all these fucking coochie felonies. All these coochie felonies. And want you to look at them as a great woman. They want you to look at them as something that they're not. You know the one thing that bugs me out, and I'm talking about my brother, no one else. I'm not talking about nobody else with a felony. I'm talking about my brother because I heard him say these things. I noticed that individuals that create felonies, they expect the world to then stop and say, okay, now you want to act like a citizen? Okay, there's jobs and opportunities waiting for you. That's not the case. You know, one thing I've noticed, right? The one thing that I've noticed about Negroes is we are the most to say, I found God. We are the most to say that. And when I hear people say, I found God, the one thing I say to them is, God never left you. What are you talking about? You mean to tell me you was out there being reckless? Shaquita, you mean to tell me when you was dating that no good boy, nobody in your family said, what are you doing with him? Everybody just said, oh, he's a felon? Oh, good. Oh, he's older than you? Oh, good. Oh, he lived with his mama? Oh, good. You mean to tell me everybody gave you a thumbs up when it came to fucking with that no good dude? No. All the people that told you how wrong you was doing, that was God sending a messenger to you, and you ignored it. For all you individuals out there that's out there fucking and saying, yo, well, fuck that, and I quote, I'm good with these bitches. You mean to tell me all your friends that said, man, you can't find one woman to marry? You mean to tell me you found God? No. I notice when it comes to black folks, especially, we know all the cons. We just got on standby while I was young. We got all these fucking little riddles on standby to try and explain away why we've engaged in the action in the first place. As I was talking to my ex-girlfriend yesterday on the phone, and she said, we was talking about individuals that's going out there fucking everybody. And the typical thing that people say, I ain't trying to catch no disease. I said, I don't give a fuck if we lived in a disease-free society. I'm not fucking multiple people. I don't want no parts of that. I couldn't live with myself knowing that I exist in the realm of nigga. Like I tell you guys, the black community is the fun flirt fuck society. Didn't I tell y'all that? Yeah. I want no part of that society. None. Not at all. And there's no part of me in my life that existed in it. I want no part of the fun flirt fuck society. And when you listen to single moms, all you hear is excuses and narratives as to why they gave up the ass and wasn't married. Why they dropped somebody's baby that wasn't even married to. They wasn't even married to. Our fucking mistakes expose the level of intellect that we have. We can say it all we want, but that's what it does. That's what happens. Our mistakes expose the level of our intellect. Like it or not. And when you sit up there and you try to explain away your mistakes, It's up to the person who ears they fall on to say, nah, I'm not trying to hear that. Really? That don't make no fucking sense. It's up to them. It's up to them. But you can say whatever you want. You can say whatever you want. I don't have none of them fuckback mistakes to say. My intellect was well accepted. I accepted my level of intellect at my age, even though everybody around me was doing fuck shit. I accepted my level of intellect. And I said, I don't feel no peer pressure of, well, my friends are out fucking this, my friends out smoking weed, my friends are, I didn't do that. So it makes me, at 55 years old, a great candidate to speak about the fun flirt fuck society like I do, and to speak about individuals that just want to be out there putting their ass up in the air, having all these babies, and then got the nerve to say, oh, well, men should accept us because I heard one video, a woman said, I would want to date a single woman because my baby matured me. My baby kept me off the streets. My baby. So what that woman said simply was, if you didn't have a baby, for all the women that had babies, they are now mature. This is the dumb logic of fucking black females. My baby made me mature. So it takes a tragic situation, not tragic, let me back that up. It takes a situation that has got you, that is plummeting you in the depths of poverty to mature you. Other ethnic classes of women don't say this shit. Other ethnic classes of women don't say this shit. You're not gonna hear. Every time I listen to a video by a single mom, I learn a new level of dumb. That's what I do. I learn a new level of fucking dumb. Every time I listen to a single mom talk, all they do is expose another level of dumb ass fucking narrative by black women. That's all I see. That's all I see. Let me tell y'all about my ex-wife. You got a minute? Oh, shit. I got married to a woman that had a child at 16 by a 42-year-old man. So she had her ass up in the air early. This is a story of a lot of teen moms. Had her ass up in the air early. I wasn't the person who I was today. I was like a lot of individuals thinking that, oh, there's nothing wrong with dating a single mom. Hell, I married her, so that theory wasn't in me at 21. So I married this woman. Operation Desert Storm broke out. You remember when this guy invaded Kuwait? Yeah, you remember that? Yeah, I got caught. I went to that. I'm a Desert Storm veteran. So I goes over to Desert Storm. Let me see, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. Okay. So we left. We got to Saudi Arabia October 1st, 1990. 1990 October 1st, I stepped off a plane and I stepped into Iraq. I'm sorry, Saudi Arabia. I got Edmund Walsh, disgusted dad. You fucking disgusted bastard. What's going on, homie, man? So I sat in Desert Storm. When I got to Desert Storm, my wife, October, November, and it wasn't until Christmas, she sent me a care package. There was a Mexican guy there. When we got there, 3 days later, a Mexican, like a week later, I'm sorry, not 3 days, like a week later, care package showed up. This Mexican dude was getting care packages every other fucking day. I got one, my first one on Christmas. I knew then, because I got married in March of 1990, I knew then that I was getting a divorce when I got back home. Got back home. My sister-in-law was waiting for me at the whatchamacallit, and I was happy to see her. I really was, because I didn't realize how much it meant to have somebody waiting for you when you got off the plane coming home, because my wife at that time had went back to Chicago. My stepson, when she did come back about a week later, my stepson told me, I said, Mommy have any friends when I was gone? She said, yup, Henry. I had heard that name before. As I told you, I picked up the phone, and my ex-wife, my wife at that time, now my ex-wife, was talking to her sister, and her sister said, girl, ain't no good men out there. Her sister being married herself, ain't no good men out there. And my wife being married, ain't no good men out there. Then my ex-wife said, girl, Henry was the best. This is what my ex-wife said. So when now fast forward back to me getting home from Desert Storm, I knew he was telling the truth because I had heard that name before. I forgave her for it. I know. Don't log off the live. I know. But then later found out, as I told you, my wife was getting assistance for school, for daycare, and I was paying for daycare. We didn't spend a night in the house after that. But I want to tell y'all in particular about a situation where I had an apartment before my wife got back to Texas. And then when we reconciled, I broke that lease and went and got a 2-bedroom upstairs, downstairs, because I told her, I want to get us a 2-bedroom. I want little Anthony to have his own room. I want little Anthony to have his own room. I did that. As I told y'all, I got a house. We lived on a lake. Got us a nice house in Killeen, Texas. Lake Drive in Killeen, Texas. My wife got mad at me one night. One day we had an argument, and my wife said, I'm leaving. You can keep your fucking you can keep your fucking upstairs and your downstairs, and you can keep your 2-bedroom. I want your BAQ. I said, well, I got the 2-bedroom for your son. So I didn't do it for me. But this is the perspective of women. Women lock on to what you care about, and they want to use that against you because women are care addicts. I told y'all that fucking shit before. We'll get back to that on another video. But here's a single mom that had a man that was doing for her daughter, her son, and cared nothing about it. This is the perspective and narrative of single moms. They are reckless, and like I said earlier, they commit coochie felonies by just giving up the coochie. They out there slinging out coochie, and they just doing shit. And then when you meet them, they want you to they want you to give them a clean slate on their fuckery. This is what they want. Everything that they did is supposed to mean nothing. Everything that happened to them, it was someone else's doing. Because they are logical thinking creatures, and they expect you to sit back and say, okay, he lied to you, got you. Okay, your worth is still that of me. You got pregnant. He said he was going to be there for you, because all you listening to, black women, is they told us. They said to be an independent. They said to kick the man out the house. They said apply for welfare. They said bring our men down there for child support. They said kick the man out the house so we can get Section 8. They said that they would take care of us. All you hear is they said. There's nothing in writing. There's nothing anywhere where a gun was put to a black woman's head by a white man. Kick your man out the house or I'll shoot. Nothing. It's so easy for stupidity. It's so easy for stupidity to infiltrate a black woman's mind, and then when we come around, they are strong. Oh shit. They are strong. They don't need us. But you look at their past and you see all the needs of all these programs. They're program addicts. They're program addicts because they was programmed. And you sit up there and allow these creatures, these 2 big creatures. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. You sit back and allow these two big creatures to tell you they're strong, how they don't need you, how you should step up to the plate and be a man and take care of the last nigga's nut. You see the way I do my mouth in disgust? Nut. No, I don't go nut. I just nut. Oh, shit. Let me tell you something. Let me go left for a second here. Let me go left for a second. I was talking to my franchisee. And that dude said something that was so profound at 23 years old. And you know what that young man said? A week or two ago, about 2 weeks ago? He said, my standards to dating a woman today, if her mother is living, I don't want to have nothing to do with her. Yeah. You heard that? That man said, if her mother is living, I don't want to have nothing to do with her. Hence the term, a woman that has a mother in her life belongs to the sisterhood of estrogen, stupidity, dumb at the highest level. Amazing. Amazing. You individuals will sit back and you will date a woman, and she was, I remember I was dating a woman. Here's a woman that lived, her mother, her, and her daughter slept in the same room. She was renting a room, and 3 generations of creatures was all sleeping together. She slept on the floor, her 3-year-old daughter slept in a car bed, and her mother, listen, she slept on the floor, her mother slept in a bed, and her creature daughter slept on a car bed that she had. Wow. But when I went to go visit her to take her out on a date, her sister jumps out the car, don't even speak to me anything, and take a picture of my license plate. We just need to make sure, blah, 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 blah. And then when she got my car and just drove off, I said, I'm a bit confused as to what your sister think my standard is. I said, because I don't acknowledge to no standards of no woman. I'm not going to sit up in here and allow nobody to think that I got to go by their standards. I just need you to know that. Well, we broke up like 2 weeks later, but I just wanted to tell y'all that. Because y'all got to understand, these creatures, the reason why they scream independent, because they can't do anything by themselves. The reason why these creatures speak independent is because they can't do anything by themselves. It's a flip side. When they think about something, it's the thoughts of the collective. When they want to take you down to child support, it ain't based on nothing you did. It's based on what all her friends and everything said, what they said. Every action that they come at you with is not based on the thoughts of just them, the independent thought that they claim they are. Every action that they do is based on the narrative of many. The narrative of many. As I live today, let me tell you something. Like I told y'all, me and my ex-girlfriend, we be kicking it on the phone right now. So she had to be to work at 7 this morning. The one I told y'all I work at the Pentagon. She had to be to work at 7 this morning. So I'm sure she got up about 4:45 or 5:45. They got up. Didn't send me good morning. Didn't send me nothing. I don't care. Didn't send me good morning. Didn't say nothing to me. And then sent me a text message like 10:15 this morning. Good morning. Cool. That's how it always is. They will get up and be dialed in on what they think, and you will be nothing but an afterthought. You will be nothing. That's how women are today. Don't ever in your life think that you'll be number one with a woman today. They are spoiled. Society has trained these creatures to think the way they do. You'll notice that if you want to be, listen, I'm gonna break this down to you. I'm gonna record this for TikTok when I say it. This is what you got to notice about today's women. If you as a man wanted to learn how to be a plumber, you would go to school for plumbing, get with a plumber and be his apprentice. If you want to learn how to fix a car, you would go to automotive school or get with a mechanic and be his or her apprentice. But when it comes to women, in 2024, we've been here for about 10, 15 years now, they get their curriculum on how to be a woman from social media. Think about that. They do not get their curriculum on how to be a woman from women in their past. They get the curriculum on how to be a woman from social media. They hear a woman say, I left my man because I'm not happy. You could be a great man. She could have had a bum. Because great men, we give our women happiness from the first place. That individual that says, I left my man, I left my marriage, I filed for divorce because I wasn't happy. The intricacies of the man, he cheated on her with her sister, her friends and all that. But these creatures are so fucking dumb that they will take that and divorce you, a great man, because some chick says she ain't happy, she wasn't happy, and divorce her man. That is today's woman. Their curriculum on how to be a woman is to go to social media, listen to some fucking female rapper. I bounce my ass, I mop my ass. Man, if you lucky not, I don't cook, I don't clean, I'm a motherfucker. That's today's women. This is why it kills me how these creatures around are walking around here now saying they're tired of Sexy Red. What the fuck did that piece of shit say in the beginning that made you agree with her? What the fuck did that... What the fuck did Sexy Red say in her first fucking song that made you say, oh, I like this chick? Well, now these chicks are running around here saying they tired of her. Y'all heard about the time that somebody paid this creature to come speak at the school for little kids, and she showed up smelling like weed. You know why? Think about this. Somebody in the administrative office liked that piece of trash. Kids shouldn't know Sexy Red. Kids shouldn't be like, oh, I know her thong. Oh, I like that thong. Kids shouldn't be saying that about that fucking creature. But somebody in the administrative part, some grown woman said, oh, I'm such a fan. I want to meet her. So I'm going to say I want her to come talk to the kids. And it's really because I want to meet her. Because there should be no fucking logical fucking adult wants Sexy Red to come speak to the kids. But that's how women are today. They are the dumbest because they get their curriculum on how to be women from social media. Now tell me where I'm wrong at, and then come back tomorrow and do that.